love triangle that reaches its peak, a pivotal competition for power. Britney f***ing Cho. After 44 days of Sims Big Brother, the final four have their eye on the prize as they're here to stay. So keep watching for the fiercest fight into that coveted final three. Thank you for stopping by and enjoy the show, my friends. Previously on Sims Big Brother 2, Kane gets motivated by a nightmare and slayed an arcade HOH competition, earning his first HOH. He then puts up Sienna and Jason for eviction. House guest slams some strikers for the POV competition and DC becomes victorious, and opts not to use the POV, respecting Kane's nominations. Sienna works hard to pull DC and Bronte to her side, and Jason's finding himself in a love triangle with Kane and Bronte. In the end, Sienna was met halfway in a tie, and Kane protected his love, sending Sienna home in the tiebreaker. Four are left, who will be evicted next. Welcome back to Sims Big Brother, my lovelies. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is your final four, and they're pretty happy to send Sienna home, I think. Oh, never mind. I guess Jason's a little sad that Sienna went. How many times do I have to say it, Jason? No touching! But also, like, congrats on staying, buddy. Now you owe me one.
Leave. Tanif Bazook, live up the beam. Maybe Saquinario.
Kiva, you move. Sorbin Nurks. Lunif Fronge. Marble Bean.
Oh, damn, they both just walk past Kane like he's nothing. Oh, and we close the door on week 11 of the game. It's time for week 12, people. Kane tries to give Jason some love the next morning, but he's like, no. Ooh, Jason rejecting advances? That's not like him at all. Kane tries to lighten the mood a little, but Jason's in another hot-headed episode today. Oh, Jason! Oh. Very Jason of him to fail at throwing a drink, really.
Freude Bahane, a voice of Bawa. Naya Floof Muchi Pichi, Monifej Shusha.
The other victim of Kane's love triangle, aka Bronte, is turning to the bubbles now to ease her sadness. Oh, okay, blow those bubbles, Bronte. Ooh, Kane's not done this morning. He approaches Jason to give the cold shoulder, I guess. Oh, Jason! He's very distracted by that cold shoulder. Oh, DC? Ooh, he's getting scolded just for that. Don't mess with love in this house, Kane. Now, I'd love to see this drama continue, but it's time for the new HOH competition. She's so sad, please. Today's challenge is... oh, outside again. Okay. Ooh, a pathway. Ooh, rainbow crystals. So gorgeous. Today's HOH competition is held in honor of the new Crystal Creation Stuff Pack, which I did not buy because, let's be real, it's broken as it doesn't deserve any honor. Anywho, the 3 lucky house guests competing today will hold a yard sale to sell these 6 base game crystals. The first house guest to clear their table will become the new HOH and advance straight to the final 3. Kane, as the outgoing HOH, you will not participate. Our contestants, Mr. Bored of His Bromance, Miss First Stage of Grief, and Mr. My Bro's a Cheater. On your marks, begin the sale. Wow, this is so exciting. Oh, Bronte's ready for another HOH. She's selling the heck out of these crystals. Not her literally walking away. Yeah, we'll be patient, I guess. Somebody will show up eventually. Oh, hello. Our first customer? Yes! Ooh, she went straight to DC. Hi, ma'am. Oh, you are stunning, by the way. Would you like a crystal for the road? Oh my god, it's freaking Britney Cho. If you take the spotlight from me, I swear to god. Oh, and DC sells his first crystal. Oh, hello. Prudence? In case you don't know, this is the lady that loaned us all the children for that what competition. Oh, damn. Even wizards are showing up now for some crystals. What up, Simon? And Brittany buys Jason's first crystal. He's in the running now. Bronte's trying really hard, but she hasn't gotten any customers yet.
Unkem goribine. Libonkusha. Follow for Doi.
Oh my god, here's one for Bronte. Oh, but DC is already down to 4 crystals and takes a lead for now. Oh my god, Clara Bjergsen. And with that, DC is halfway there. It's truly amazing that this is the face that is selling all these crystals. Yay, Bronte sells her first crystal. She's in the running now. Damn, we got all sorts of people coming. Werewolves now too. Clara buys a crystal and Jason is now tied with DC. Actually, make that 2. Jason takes the lead. Oh my god, yay! Bronte gets another one now. Good job. Oh, DC has 3 crystals left and 3 potential customers. If he sells them all, he can win this right here. Miss Principal gets a crystal. Oh, Baku gets one too. It all comes down to Mr. Sulani now. You want it? He did! DC sells all his crystals and wins HOH! Alright, this yard sale is over. Congrats again, King! You're heading straight to the final 3. I repeat, this yard sale is over, Prudence. Go home. Welcome back, house guests! That was a fun competition. And I guess the key to a great salesman is this resting angry face.
Bayiba doyim. Prispa Krosh. How vine Zafis? Yanabi Stulain? Yabibo. Jamul. Bespagane. Wabarani.
Bronte immediately gets to work to talk to Kane, solidifying their relationship. If Kane's staying safe this round, she definitely wants his vote to go into the final 3.
Wuxani. Dobao. Saba. Fanirsh. Gilan. Vush. Saquinario.
Seems like Jason also has the same idea and also reaches out to Kane to save him instead. Billy, you can't just text just because. I love her though. Jason approaches Bronte to talk out the Kane situation. He's a playboy, sure, but don't let him get between our friendship.
Chabby Gobi. Roshitum boy. Twimp. Saquinario. Narble for boy.
DC and Kane also check in with one another. We're still good for the final 2, right? Pawn bros all the way. Ooh, and here comes Jason for a chat. Oh, no words needed, I guess. They're just full on making out now. Ah! Oh, poor Bronte, she can't even watch. She's just gonna wallow in her own sadness now. Oh my god, these guys don't know when to quit. They just keep going. Please, she's so sad already.
Florib Essenoi. Brainum Dubma. Karif Rispa. Linzel.
Well, don't join in. Oh, Jacob's calling. Raj Wasoya asked you on a date? Okay, I knew he was a little fruity. Yes, go for it, Jacob. Oh, Bronte is so sweet for still trying to convince these guys to think about her. Yeah, I don't think they heard you at all. Sorry. Damn, this phone's blowing up today. I know we're friends and all, but... Oh, I have a crush on you? Nisha, I literally don't know what to do. I guess my rules are to always say yes, so... Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna break Nisha's heart, so yeah, yes. Oh my god, she's gonna take care of the date too? What do people see in this man? I have no idea. I mean, he's hot, I guess. DC is great at keeping a straight face throughout all this drama. The man just keeps on running.
Tashibi, Nayaflu. Yanoborp, Freenip. Gungday, Yawada.
Kane is showering DC with compliments and all. I sure hope he's not trying to snag DC too, like in a romantic sense, I mean. Pretty sure he has it in the bag in terms of not being nominated. But things can always change, so who knows? Let's get to the nomination ceremony and find out.
Here, Kaywireee, see. Yam full stop. Ganuik Saflan. No sabat, nay. Yaflo tree. Naya Floof Moochie Peachy.
Alrighty, thank you DC. Bronte and Jason, you are nominated for eviction. But as DC said, it all comes down to whoever wins the POV tomorrow, so rest up and prepare for that. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. Kane gives Bronte his best wishes. Ooh, is he already picking sides?
Zap him for Bame. Lamina, Rabani. Rabatza Yibo. Snibara. Ibna.
He is really feeling himself and trains for the POV tomorrow. Jason and DC hug, awkward positioning. No hard feelings, right? I mean, I had to nominate somebody.
For no celebrities, Gorch Botne. Wef Wemp. Benu Siblurf. Koba.
Jabin. Nobi Yurnta. Simabe. Gobi? No beam flurba.
With Bronte's suggestion, Jason also turns to the bubbles for a little relief. Oops, he's not very good at it, I guess. Rise and shine, house guests! It's time for the final POV competition of the season! Jason chose a very bad day to have an angry episode because we're tuning into our inner peace this competition. What's up? Oh, lots of angry faces today. Welcome to today's competition. Your task today is simple. You will simply meditate on one of these stools for as long as possible. You can peek, you can hover, but when you stand up and leave the stool, you are done. The last house guest standing with the utmost willpower will win the POV this week. Got that? If you're ready, take your places. Alright, hope you're ready to tap into your inner souls. Begin the meditation, please. And this competition is on. This is the ultimate test of your determination. How bad do you want this POV? How much do you want to make the final 3? Oh, lyrical genius I am. Oh, Jason begins hovering. My guy is... my guy is very in tune with his chakras.
Skiba Yamoob. Sorbin Nurks.
Well, Bronte seems to still be very angry at her friends not getting along, but DC and Jason have both come to feel that peace. And Kane is embarrassed for cheating. I mean, I'm glad he's self-aware, at least. Gotta speed things up now. Oh, Bronte. Bronte's the first house guest out of the challenge after just 1 hour. Well, I hope you feel comfortable this week, girlie. And yeah, you can return to the house and do whatever you want. I'll see you later.
Funchil Bratza. Spapam. Sibawum Florib. West Brainham. George Shalbo. Barleen. Sibler.
The remaining guys continue their meditation. Jason is kinda killing it right now. The bros DC and Kane are staying focused as well. They want to do everything they can to keep the noms the same. DC? I spoke too soon, I guess. DC is out. You may also return to the house. It's Kane versus Jason now for the win. Jason's very much still hovering and in the zone, but Kane has also been very steady as well. I don't think the man has broken his focus or anything like that all this time. Really, DC? You left one wellness challenge to go to another? And the challenge continues. Huh? What's this? While meditating, Jason Foster found it in their heart to forgive Bayo Ortega. What? I assume he never got over getting rejected by Bayo? But he does now, I guess. Kane's just a little tamer. He just found inner happiness. And who's calling now? Oh, Jacob's date went well. Good for you, Jacob. The boys have spent 6 hours on this challenge now and still going strong. Oh wow, Bronte and DC just chill for the rest of the day. It's been 10 hours in the basement and neither of these guys have budged an inch. Maybe their bladder or hunger will interrupt them soon. Not Jason getting bored of not talking to people. It's been what, 14 hours? Gosh, both are still very focused on the win. Kane's bladder got the best of him! After 14 hours, Kane is eliminated. Jason, congratulations! Cosmetology school paid off, huh? You won that final POV competition of the season. Amazing job holding your stance for like half the day.
Tebow. Ganir. Pruba. Shibi Merkib. Mola.
Since we're here, let's just do the POV ceremony real quick because, you know, the decision is pretty final.
Ebesrig. Huh? Oh.
Actually, you know what? We don't need to do speeches. Congratulations, Jason, on saving himself. Yeah, I guess we can skip DC's speech too, to BH. Kane, you're the only option left. Please take a seat on the nomination chair. Bronte and Kane, you are the final nominees of this week. In just 24 hours, your fellow house guests, or rather house guest, will cast their vote to evict one of you. Spend your day tomorrow wisely. This POV ceremony is adjourned. Good night. Kane wakes up the next morning with a worst day ever. Low-key, this is a rare occurrence for him. Bronte is ready to seize the day though and campaign for her stay. Oh, is this what she meant? Don't get addicted now. Jason flies Kane some kisses and offers up some compliments. Oop, he's not about that today. Oh my god, is this really Kane? Kane! What's gone into you?
Zigora Quinarb, the flowers are. Freude Bahana, a voice of Bawa.
Oh, even DC's calling Kane out for being rude to Jason. Gotta say, I didn't expect DC to defend Jason so much. Oh, not the kiss and make up right in front of DC's salad, please. Block out the noise, block out the noise. Stay in denial, Bronte, stay in denial. DC starts crying at the man that Kane has become. Oh no. You did not just shove DC, Kane. So rude. This man has stood by you all this time.
Here, Koi Refsi, Yam full step. Domiba Ka, Banachi Saspa. Oh, Supta. Omuf, Sikafoof, Wanafaj Lika.
Oof, now DC's in a terrible mood. Yeah, Bronte definitely needs another round of bubbles after witnessing all that go down. Oh no! Maybe that's too much. She has drifting love, but she also misses her furry friends. Oh, this is not the time to be going through it though. Or, you know, take all the time you need. It's okay. Kane has calmed down a bit after sitting on the rocking chair, so she apologizes to Jason and hopes that they can save their dear lover.
Verobi Sapino, Chinabs, Balafoib, Moishi, Fiba Fwabe, Sharuste Halke, Manu Varik, Chronochech. Huh. Yo, Swabo, you Norg? Oh, Bin Copa!
The choice is so hard that Jason turns to Bubbles for some help again. You'll get it one of these days, buddy. Meanwhile, Bronte continues to socialize with DC. Both are concerned about Kane's behavior today. Oh, please. The way he just appeared like, heard y'all talking. DC just wishes them good luck. You're both my trusted allies. I'll be sad if either of you go.
Blasho and Fej. Shippy, Yanabi. Oh, Sabatu Roy.
Whoop, and here comes Jason to make matters worse for Bronte again. Bronte said, you know what? You deserve this, Kane. Don't play with anybody's feelings. Ah, yes, stare into the flames, Bronte. What do the flames say, Bronte?
Buna from Befete Pelka Bolomai Don Duma.
And she definitely lets Jason know how she feels about Kane. Alrighty, the time is finally upon us. It's time for another eviction ceremony. Oh good, you're not changing in the pool anymore. Oh, this is an outfit. Oh, Bronte paying homage to Chestnut Ridge tonight. Yeah, she's too sad to comprehend anything. We'll carry on, I guess. Bronte and Kane. In just a few moments, one of you will walk out the Big Brother house with nothing after old Jason here casts his soul vote to evict. Good luck, you two! Jason's confessional will be revealed later, in case you wonder. Bronte and Kane. The votes are in. By a vote of 1-0. Kane, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. You had a good run, but unfortunately your time is up. Please pack your belongings and leave the Big Brother house. Oh, Kane, his unwillingness to die definitely grew on me during the course of the season.
Bambusa.
Oh please, no hugs even though he's leaving? I mean, valid, he did break your heart. Love him or hate him, or love to hate him, Kane definitely made the season a ton of fun. I honestly can't believe he's made it this far, but at the same time, like, no regrets? They really should have struck him down when they had the chance, so joke's on the cast, I guess. Another villainous Valentine bites the dust.
Ooh, Taruk Kelka.
And a hug farewell to DC for the road. And some slaps for Jason. Well, quite the final words there. Goodbye, Kane. Take care out there.
Espina. Vanoob soon. Janjil Shopa? Ah, it's the bonus arrow.
I mean, Kane broke the record for the most showmances in a season, I guess. He had 4 romances going on, so that's a consolation prize. Everybody, welcome to the stage, Kane! Come here, you big man. Let's talk for a second. Kane, you are notorious for a lot of things this season. The pawn who cannot be voted out, and the serial romancer. Was this the journey you expected for yourself this season?
MK. Shishitaub. Swaybi, Lanzaya. Zappin Quarjabin. Shimray. Monsif Sardi. Yano Borb. Freenip. Gungday Yawada.
Well, you certainly had a lot of fun doing it. Did you anticipate yourself sitting at the end? If not, who are you rooting for to win?
Infalna Seraphi. Kalu. Hizoi Brabani. Clevite. Demiscos.
Well, can't promise that, but I can promise you some goodbye messages as an exchange. Let's see what the final 3 has to say.
Cebu, Sanzibi, Wamish Nabino, Primbao, Rinka Varpasa, Samizu.
Ishkabau Schnurs. Rifseg. Udreep. Carzini Saquinario. Burbachelif. Hispanibo Whelm. Pator.
Ka Renzi. Wasanex Nurchel. Squaz Nurska. Rabatsa Yibo. Snebara. Ibna.
And those were your goodbye messages. Any final words before you depart for the jury house?
Yivka Bumzoi. Falanas Pitfall. Vivan. Ah, Portion of Rain.
Ta-da! I didn't think we needed alliance charts anymore, so bask in the glory of the almost completed season chart. This final 3 makes history, with DC having a record 6 competition wins, Jason surviving 4 nominations, and Bronte receiving no votes to evict. Everybody has a great case, so I think it really comes down to our final HOH. I'm so excited to see who wins out from this bunch. And that concludes our penultimate episode. Tune in next week for the season finale to remember. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like. I appreciate you for sticking by me, even though this season has been the longest one yet. We'll end it with a bang, alright? Take care, save your energy, and we'll cheer and cry in the next video. Bye for now!